Hey y'all, this afternoon, this is your buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun I've got today is the Star Fire Star in caliber 45 ACP. A little bitty heavy steel handgun and a great big gun caliber. And it's 45 ACP, 6-shot magazine, single column. They come out with this gun, first they came out with the 9mm and then they came out with the 40 and the 45 just about the same time. It is a standard delayed blowback semi-automatic 9mm handgun, an ambidextrous safety on it, combat commander style hammer, slide releases over here, you know, magazine releases over here, investment cast stainless steel construction. Pretty nice rubber grips on it. You know, this gun is actually probably the gun that drove Star Manufacturing under after 300 years. Star was kind of in trouble. They were an old school gun company that had been around in some form or another for almost 300 years. They manufactured a myriad of semi-automatic pistols from probably the 1900 all the way up into the 90s. They manufactured 2 or 3 submachine guns. They manufactured a lot of stuff for the Nazis under contract. They manufactured bulk gun parts for other assemblers to manufacture firearms from. You know, they manufactured MP-40 submachine guns post-World War II and sold them all over the world. They also manufactured versions of the MG-34 and versions of the MG-42 light machine guns. You know, and just a lot of stuff. They made 30 caliber carbines for Italy, and it's amazing what all they made. And they were also in the concern that manufactured replica Old West guns. They manufactured stuff in the 1920s and 30s, copies of 1905 Smiths and Colt Police Positives. And you know, I wish that guy'd run out of ammo down there. I really wish he would. I'm trying to produce a video here.
Also made machine pistols.
Also manufactured machine pistols, made a 25 caliber selective fire machine pistol. They were common in Mexico for many years and in the border states. So we're going to shoot this old gun here and try it out and see how it actually shoots. I've never personally shot a 45 caliber Firestar. I think they had quit making the Star PD, you know, which was a really good seller for them, and they went to making this thing. Let's give it a whirl here, see how it does. I got a target up down here at 7 yards. It's a paper plate. It's kind of hard to get targets nowadays. Here we go, let's give it a try. And that would work. Yeah, 6 in the lockback. Okay. Let's load this guy back up. It's kind of a hard load with your thumb. Let's run 6 more through it. Whoop. There we go. Got its lock back. All righty. Let's give the old star a chance here. See how it's shot. 107 yards at a paper plate. Well, did pretty good. 12 rounds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It could be 12 in there. It looks like there's about 3 or 4 in there. It's a pretty good size hole. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a big old bulky heavy gun, weighs more than a 1911, but you know, it works. It's not a bad old gun. These guns have been out of production now for about, I don't know, about 40 years, I guess. It was around when I was in my 20s, but it kind of, you know, the business was in trouble, and they said, you know, we need to come out with something new to try and get us out of the doghouse and get us back in the market. And they came out with the Firestar, then the Firestar 40, then the Firestar 45. They came out with a big old gun called the Megastar. They had the, what was that other one called? Ultrastar, and they were big, huge, honking guns the size of a Bren 10. And you know, they didn't sell that well. They didn't sell that well, and they just went. Are you making the video? Well, sit there and be quiet, will you? They didn't sell that well, and they just went under. They just went out. I think a lot of their tooling and so forth was bought up by other companies. I think Uberti bought a lot of it, you know, because there was shortly thereafter there was a huge boom in Uberti. That's about the size of it. These guns today are worth in the neighborhood of $400 across the board. The 9mm, the 45, and the 40 are all about the same. You see them for sale, and most places you see them for sale used, they want about $400 for them at retail. Is it worth it? I don't know. The weight and bulk of the thing make it almost unserviceable as a handgun, especially for concealed carry. You couldn't carry this gun. You could carry two lightweight Commanders for the weight that you have to put forth in this one. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me an old $1 in the Patreon bucket on the way out the door. If you don't want to, well, I just have to keep making content for you, scrounging up old oddball guns to show you. Let's keep being careful during these dangerous times, especially in the cities where you've got all these idiots. You know, be careful where you go, what you do. If you see trouble, just turn around and go the other way. Don't want to get in it with them. Be kind to everybody you meet and join the NRA. We'll see y'all when we see you. God bless everybody. That is a northern water snake.
That one?
Yeah. Not a copperhead.
Hmm.